indigenous from Bangladesh. Mr. Sama, thank you for joining us. In this commission,
Sure.
thank you, sir. In this commission, there are no minorities. I mean, so if you want to redo the constitutions, there have been various forums in past where similar activities were done. For example, the Constituent Assembly of India between 1947 to 1952, where the entire constitution got debated by hundreds of people. And in this commission, you don't have representation from smaller communities. Why?
Thank you. First of all, the committee in 1972, when the constitution was drafted, you never questioned why the other people are not in that committee. It is once the committee has made a draft or made a recommendation, only then they will elicit response from different communities. Even I can say, let me tell you one thing very frankly. The author of the Indian Constitution is my grandfather. He has a contribution in that poem, and he has a signature on that Constitution of India. So I will not go into that details of Delhi's Constitution when my grandfather was a part. But I'm talking about the 1972. Even when Sheikh Hasina in 2011 had redone the Constitution, there was no committee to include everybody. The draft is now it is put on online at the website, but maybe it will be on the website, and then there will be a cross section of people who will be debating on it in different parts of the country. That is what is it. This is just a commission. The commission may rewrite it or may totally reject it, and it also has to be understood that this constitution has been doctored by all the regimes. You cannot find a single regime who has not touched the constitution, and it is totally now the constitution is absolutely. It is very difficult to understand whether this democracy and transparency and accountability could be ensured by this constitution. For example, like if you talking about the okay, Suharman knows much better than me that in that 1972 constitution there was no word of the ethnic minorities in Bangladesh, and not a single word that has not been mentioned. So that constitution has to be definitely rewritten. It was rewritten twice to include the ethnic minorities and other even the cultural minorities. So it took several decades to understand that who should be included and who should be very much in the constitution. So if you look into that, this constitution definitely has to be rewritten. I would rather put the word that this should be absolutely has to be rewritten. Nothing should be edited, because this constitution has so much undemocratic clause, like crossing the floor, for example. There is nothing which is bans crossing the floor. So you cannot. Definitely that is one of the reasons the ruling party had always, all through the last 52 years, the ruling party always dominated what they wanted to adopt or include or edit the constitution. And like the freedom of expression, for example, the freedom of expression is totally, there's no clause to guarantee the additional is that 3 amendments has been brought into the Cyber Security Act, which had totally throttled the media freedom and freedom of expression. That is in the constitution. So what do you want this constitution to be edited? This constitution has to be rewritten. And of course, the religious minorities, especially the people in the Chittagong Hillside, the Garos and the other communities who had fought the war. I'm not talking about the Chittagong Hillside. The Garos and the other communities also had fought the war, and many of them have received gallantry awards. So they will definitely have a space to debate on that issue once there is a recommendation. Recommendation is definitely a committee with, I understand, maybe they are expert. I'm not an expert. So
okay.
My name is not there, fortunately.
Okay.